What's up, deep thinkers? It's Robert from Existence First. And what I want to talk to you about today is the self, and a few questions we can ask to help clarify this concept of the self. Okay, let's start with the term meditation. If you look at the root words of meditation, they mean come back to the center. Come back to the center. Now, the question I would ask is, if you come back to your center, what are you going to find there? If you come back to your center, what's there? What do you see? Now, there's two possibilities. One is you have a very clear vision of what's there. The second is that it's kind of cloudy. It's not so clear. It's almost a little bit empty, right? If you have the second answer, I'm going to propose a model here that can help make sense of that. If we have a center, that kind of implies an outer layer, right? Like an outer periphery or an outer shell. Okay? Now, one thing that's interesting is that one of the most common regrets that people have on their deathbed goes like this. It goes, I wish I had lived a life true to myself, not the life other people wanted me to live. I wish I had lived a life true to myself. Okay? So if we take this back to the model of the center and the outer shell really feels like, for me, to be representative of what other people want you to be like, how they want you to live, right? Who they want you to be. And we're talking society, family, friends, whatever, right? Now, if I ask you, what expectations are placed on you by society, and your answer to that is very clear, and it comes right away, then that would make us think that this outer layer is it's either well developed or we see it very clearly, right? But then what about the center? What about your core? Is that clear, or is that really cloudy and absent, right? There's another phrase that came to mind a few days ago that really was powerful, and I'm interested to see if it has the same reaction, if it causes the same reaction in you, okay? And that phrase is, for years, you've known who you want to be. For years, you've known who you want to be. If that's the case, then it's probably, who you want to be is probably at that center. It's at the core. But, as I'm saying, the problem that we may be running into is that this outer shell is too well developed because too much attention has gone there, right? So then we have people walking around the planet with this heavily developed outer layer, but empty on the inside because we've ignored it for so long that we've forgotten who we really are at the core, at the center. Okay. If this resonates with you, make sure you share the video and comment below so that we can keep these things going. Okay? Think deeply, put your existence first.